So, but it is going to be Gnar that does get locked in. And at the end of the day, does feel like, on the side of Nongshim Red Force, they rounded out their composition.
That's experience right there, Valdez.
Yeah. That spear somehow didn't hit. Looks like maybe it hit one of the little Void Club dudes.
Really.
Sylvie got the smite there, though. That's going to be feeling pretty good for him.
Obviously not as big a spike on Italy as it is on some other champions, but still, level 8, always going to feel great. Player really wants the back. Hasn't actually gotten his back in, but did TP. But even if he makes it back, as his back won't get cancelled, this should be, I think, still Nongshim being in a pretty good spot here to pick this up.
Yeah.
They're on even numbers, but they're to the objective first.
I don't think there's any reason to start to fight Guger, man. He is so clean today, and he's going to get that engage on to execute. I was going to say, I think it's pretty questionable for BNK FearX to be in that position, and, well, it did happen. Now, Jiu is alone underneath the turret. He's in a bit of trouble, but really nice flash, and now Henna going to have to flash away himself alongside of the cleanse, but it's Jin. If he lands a hit, this could be huge, but Henna, oh, the fourth shot is going to crit him down, and that'll be...
You still really have to be respectful, especially without Jiwoo having his flash.
Okay, a chance here on a clear, but the Q3 is going to miss. Doesn't matter. He's
applies the sideline pressure of this Talia. And that 1-2.
Uh-oh, Guger. Uh-oh, he's caught out here in the river as they do utilize...
What you want to do, if you are BNK, Sylvie does get them to 4, which is a big break point. So he's going to be happy with those 4 grubs, but that'll be the end of it. Kill ended up going over to Raptor as well on the Vi, who uses that gold pretty well. Not the best target. Obviously, ideally, you'd want it on closer, but Vi should still be able to use it as Jiu.
Meanwhile, oh, the cleanse on the change, though. Here comes Henna. He's trying to get those stacks up, and 1Q would do it. Flashes forward just to make sure. And he will pick it up before Jiu can even respond with his own flash. And Henna will get his revenge.
So fireworks here. It should matter.
Yeah, it might not even have to flash. Just going to press R onto him. If they have the damage, yep, it will be definitely enough as the Vi and the Gnar come together for a 2v1 kill under the turret.
And really, really crucial here is that Nongshim just had Sylvie back. So they're going to start this up now. But I actually think that for kill as well. So first turret blood, going to be huge. That's generally what you want to use that Herald for.
A rotation up the river. Raptor trying to threaten this, but the wall is going to come in. He's going to go over the wall. The damage should be enough. Oh, a 3-man Magnustorm does come in, and now the Jin is firing from far away, but it does not matter. 2 kills now for Closer. Going to be picked up. And it's just so funny that regardless of what meta we're in, like CC is almost always king. A lot of the very OP champs that come in have a lot of CC in their kit alongside of other stuff. Namely Skarner nowadays, Kazante, entirely the way that your team does play. And it does look like they are kind of picking their choosing their moments up against Nongshim in this one. It has been a pretty balanced game out here, and Guger is not in a great spot. Raptor's just in here looking for the steal. Meanwhile, we have a TP coming in as well from the Kazante. Dindin trying to join. They want to try to burst down this dragon. The smite will go the way of the Bias. Now Clear gets a massive Gnar into the wall. They take down the Corki, and Jiwoo's on the run. Dindin's all by himself. Sylvie's on the run. He's going to go down. They might get execute, maybe. Yes, they do. As finally Guger makes his way in. They want to try to take down Henna as some Kazante things in that fight, but it's not going to matter as BNK FearX are just way too far ahead. And Jiu knows his fate is pretty much sealed.
Can they get the execute?
I mean,
wait, the grubs!
Boomerang! Nope, not gonna happen. Execute does come in.
Irreparably damaged because trying to play Italy from this position, expected them to be messy, but they didn't even look cohesive for most of the split.
Oh boy, and that is going to be the lockdown here on a Sylvie. Now the follow-up. This is just people getting caught out over and over.
Also wisely backing off. Oh, the Hail Mary!
Guger coming in from behind, and he has a TP to help him out. A couple of TPs, actually, as Closer is in a lot of trouble, but that Zhonya's is going to help him out quite a bit. Can they actually get this kill? No, they cannot, as the Gnar into the wall is just gigantic. And that'll be the end of this team fight. Dindin not going to beat Dinsante this time, as Sylvie goes down as well. This game is over. BNK FearX absolutely turned that round, that fight around in a big way. And they should be able to push to win here with the Baron buff.
Appreciate the gusto from Nongshim trying to salvage an unsalvageable game, but there's a reason why coming back from a deficit like this is so hard. Fortunately, once control was lost, FearX in really BNK in uncharacteristic fashion. Maybe it's the name change, right?
Yeah.
Ends up
Like, way
playing
too
it out. Oh, execute, maybe dying it. That would be no, not even. That's what I mean.
Not gonna happen.
What's happening here?
G's gonna go down here too. 17-3, and Nongshim, oh, he's desperate. He wants execute to go down, but Aftershock too good as one by one the chips fall. The dominoes being knocked over. Nongshim will not go down without a fight. Unfortunately, you're never gonna win that fight. So anyway, the Nexus will go down, and BNK FearX will get their first win here in summer. I mean, you just know that Dindin would love to play Jax in this spot. But, you know, that was banned. A nice ban from BNK FearX, and he has to go into the Renekton.
Raptor also making sure he'll get spotted.
Okay, they're going to try to turn on to Execute here. There's a full combo from the brand. Execute is in a bit of trouble, but he flashes in. Immediate flash out from Sylvie, but that just leaves Guger to the Wolves. And yes, it is going to be Guger.
Nongshim actually got off a little bit scot-free there. Could have been much worse for them. Still going to be a win for BNK, as we do have the trade here. Raptor is just going to get the grubbies.
Yep. He'll pick up all three here, but it is the Chemtech here to support the whole team. As actually you're going to get caught by this full combo once again. Leona having the shield up is going to help, and now Guger is just kind of left alone, and he dies. So,
well, I know it's not good. As Fisher is jumping in.
Raptor's here. He's going to flash on into this one, and now with the Yone follow-up, it should be enough. Oh! It should be enough. Wait, how did they not get the kill? As the cat's not going to close the distance, and Fisher gets away. You got to be kidding me.
Don't do it. Don't trust it.
I mean, that doesn't even have anything to do with the way to play.
No, but I just want to get it out there.
Okay.
9 HP.
Glad you aired your grievance.
On Fisher. This series is throwing me off. So we had them engage on the Leona, and very safe and should be completely fine. And it's a dragon, so we're even in grabs.
How did I not get this? Or like, oh man, I didn't get this. And well, he got
vibes. Or at least in that case, you know, a posturing for a 4v4. Not a whole lot is going the way in the LCK.
But it seems like he's got a lot of great picks besides it. Jiu's in a bit of trouble. He's going to flash over the wall here. Meanwhile, a bit of trouble up on the top side clear as well, just burning down Sylvie. Nice angle. He's going to net this turret for the team as well. And that will be the first one to go down in favor of Nongshim. So they hop into the front as now Raptor, no flash and not a lot of health. He's just going to burn down as well. Here comes Closer and the gang, but they don't quite have the numbers.
Early. Timing is everything. So he just kind of dies. And hopefully for Dindin.
Yeah, well, he's got Dominus and Flash, and Raptor's just not attacking him yet. He's going to go in for it now. Throws the ult into Dindin, but Dindin's pretty fast, actually. He's going to run that off and gets away. Zoning ultimate there, quite literally, as the turret is going to go down. Closer does.
That's why Dindin thought they were going to be fighting.
Oh, they're just getting in there, as now we do have Sylvie caught out 100-0. No.
He just wants to make sure he's part of it. You know, he doesn't want FOMO. He sees the play happening. He's like,
saplings, you can do some chip damage. It gets very annoying when there's a lot of them. Execute is
also getting chipped down.
Yes. Nongshim! 22 minutes in, and
they have Tristana with 2 items and they have Brand.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to go down so fast, and you see that BNK FearX are totally out of position. Now, Closer might just try to send it in here, or maybe they look for a fight afterwards, but this Baron is 100% Nongshim's, as the lineup, oh no, as he misses! How does he miss in a 4v1? It doesn't matter, though, as BNK FearX still able to pick up a bunch after this one. They're going to pick up Guger as well, make it Sylvie for a 3rd kill. The Baron does go the way. That was really
from
crisp.
Nongshim. I'm wondering if that's the shot calling experience coming in. Which is huge, because getting soul points.
Okay, well, the knockout's going to miss, but the ult does land, and now the stun immediately comes in onto Closer, who is burning down, and Raptor's like, hey man, let's send it. I love this. but he's not going to love going down, as that is going to be a kill here to Nongshim. Like, gotta know your spot.
I'm seriously reconsidering my ranking of Lucid's Maokai, by the way. I was putting it out there.
Look at this. Henna just sending it into there, and he is going to pick up the kill, but immediately goes down. Clear, looking for Dundun, who is getting chipped very, very low. The Q comes in, and now Clear is 1v4. And, ooh, that was close. But he is, this one, I mean, Nongshim, they've got a pretty good setup here to really push their... Look at this damage. This is insane.
They have Kai'Sa!
Yeah, where's the jungler? Wait, Sylvie's like, oh, I did not get the memo. And Guger, he's going to get the memo. He's getting on in there. They are able to lock down Clear. He is dead. Meanwhile, the turnaround, but Dundun just survives for so long. Finally does go down, and Sylvie, look at the damage he's getting in the backline. Immediately gets assassinated, though. Meanwhile, Closer trying to go in a 1v3, and he is not going to win that one. And Nongshim...
But that was not the one.
But also, I kind of do fault Clear for his position.
And if you get an Infernal...
Oh, they found him. He does have the arm guard, but still in a bit of trouble. He's doing insane damage here, though, as Henna's going to go down, and the overextension comes out from BNK FearX. Closer, also trying to send it, also trying to take down Jiwoo. As Dundun comes in, Raptor trying to peel here to get Closer away, but there's a giant crocodile on top of him, and he will take down Closer. Nongshim, they fight the fight in their own jungle.
The negative Red Bull Baron power play might signal the end of this game as well, Veldas. As Nongshim run down the mid lane. FearX. Oh, death timers. Oh, 40 seconds on Closer. I don't think they're making it. We are going to a game number 3. And BNK, the first game clean, calculated. Game 2, they got messy. And Nongshim comes out on top.
It got so messy, and Nongshim, that is their comfort zone. It is going to be K'Sante in the top lane against this Renekton.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be, I'm gonna need like, I don't know, 5 minutes of sulking time. Necessarily what they're gonna be playing for. Gotta say though, the Nongshim composition to me feels so well-rounded. I do think you can get into trouble if you lose control in mid-game because the FearX, or the BNK, Alistar by himself.
Level 6 buy.
Oh, Fisher.
Oh, he's in so much trouble. That's the combo, and that is a dead way on your screen. Doesn't even bother to execute. Meanwhile, he's like, 1v4, no problem. I'm getting in there. And he is going to go on to Guger, but now Closer, no flash, and they're just trying to turn onto him. And now Guger's going to be in a rough spot himself, but Closer does go down first and execute on the flash away, and he's taking so much damage. They're tanking the turret. Please get the kill. That they will, and Sylvie just barely survives. Raptor is going to go for the... as the lockdown's going to come in here. Closer in a bit of trouble, although they turn it onto Fisher, as an ult is going to be thrown into Closer, and he gets sniped from downtown. They throw in the damage, and now taking up the turn again here is Sylvie. And Nongshim, man, they're making these plays happen.
So far as maybe a bit of caster curse here.
Yeah, this is a bit of, I'm really fed. I want to, push my lead as much as possible, and he's just a bit too far. Although, I mean, he is delaying this pretty nicely, but eventually he will be taken down. Gives that money over to the K'Sante.
They won't be able to contest. Because, yeah, Nongshim throw a bunch of ultimates into that fight. Or I don't even know if it was a fight, but that skirmish themselves as well.
Scuffle.
It was really just Guger taking the beat down. But it's fine. It doesn't end up being a problem. As we see, Claire has gone for a very aggressive build as... We're diving K'Sante.
Diving K'Sante. I mean, it is 3 guys, and they have ults to come in, and they are able to put 2 and 2 together. The CCT.
They look wonderful when they're proactive, when they're in control. But both these teams just don't look good.
Makes sense, but yeah, it's pretty cool. The turret is going to go down here in mid with Renekton, Sejuani, and Alistar. But trying to set up for this one. It does look like BNK FearX do not want to back away from this fight as Jiwoo, he has to flash away, and he doesn't have much help here. The Pity's going to be taken down immediately. And that is the AD carry gone already. Raptor is taking a huge beating in the pit himself, but he's pretty far ahead here on this buy. And now Dundun surviving for so long. And the Kazante just going to thrive in positions like this. Execute, you are an absolute madman, but it is beautiful behind the pit here. He sets up the extra kills onto everybody else on the side of Nongshim. Even the kill going on to Sejuani. Lots of low health bars, but a massive win for BNK FearX.
Because that means they get
forward for the side of BNK as Execute once again. Oh, that's gonna feel nice. They're gonna get this lockdown now onto the Way, who has no way to get out of this one. Massive knockup comes in from the Taliyah, but is anybody actually gonna die in this fight? Okay, finally it happens, but the Jhin goes down. Fisher and Guga are so low, and the rest of the team is just not able to follow up on that either. Continuous knockups coming out from the Taliyah, the Kazante, over and over again. You know, there have been some big ups and downs. I think Nongshim looked great at the beginning of this game, but now BNK are in total control of this one as now
Raptor
trying to set up the play. Raptor is in so much trouble. Gonna try to lock down Jiu, but there's no follow-up to take down the Varus. Finally, the Kazante does get in there and pulls him back, but still is going to be a lead currently to the side of Nongshim, but not so much in terms of health bars as Closer looking for more. He wants Guger, gets the knockup, gets the stun, and there's the fourth shot to take down the Alistar. Uh-oh. Ooh, that was close. Oh, he's just gonna get flash seismic shoved, and that's gonna be the end of the Way.
Sante with unending despair and an Ocean Soul.
Yeah.
Playing
Taliyah.
Yeah.
But it just pays off in huge dividends if you hit it, and it's risky, but it works. Everybody's grouped up here against the Way damage, but there's not many members of Nongshim besides this. Execute might die, but to be honest, that happens a decent amount regardless. And yeah, they're just going to get that pick on whoever needs it in terms of kill pressure. Just hiding around, lack of vision. Now, the rest of the team is getting engaged upon as I say this. Guger is getting on in there. This is a 5v3 right now as Execute is in a lot of trouble. They can't get the kill onto him anyway as in goes Raptor. Way into that backline. Fisher in a bit of trouble, but the peel does come through from Dundun, trying his best to flash over the whole wall. And now the Jhin ultimate is going to be pulled out. And Sylvie going to threaten him as Raptor goes back in. Dundun is solo and finally does get taken down. Not the cleanest fight, but still BNK will be happy with the way that this one is going. As they take out the top laner, they're looking for more. Guger is all by himself, and I think he's just dead.
Oh no, Jiwoo.
Oh, he knows. Clear tried to sell it, but it's not gonna happen. Oh! Yeah, unfortunately, there's still a ward in there, so... Okay, but is he just trying to wait and just wait until... Nah, he's just going to wait until he walks away so he can't flash over the wall. That's going to be the end of Jiwoo, and now they feel safe. He doesn't have any... Okay. It's going to be a little bit of vision, but that might just be... That Fisher does go down, and Sylvie's like, I've got to try! I got to get into the pit! I got to do something! But he's just dead, and they're going to stop all DPS. He is surviving for quite a long time, but yeah, nice stoppage of DPS there from the side of BNK. That could.
We're seeing here now, and I think FearX, BNK, they've done it. Well, that's...
Yeah, I believe as well. I think they've done enough damage at this point. You know, the Ocean Soul is paying off in dividends. Pretty good right now from the side of BNK FearX. Closer also just holding the door here, gonna force that ult out of Guger. Meanwhile, Clear has found the backline himself onto Fisher, and he is gonna all out into that one, and Fisher just has no help, nobody to peel this Kazante off of him. Same for Jiwoo as he is going to go down, Dundun as well, and that might just do it. Big smile on the face of Execute as BNK take another big fight and look to push to end.
Don't even need that Elder. Well, that's Ocean Soul, the health bars still full. It was a back and forth, but BNK FearX with some of their sponsor CEOs here going to be feeling great about this victory. Big win for them, big grin.
Yeah, there they are.
Closer.
Stayed until the very end, until the wee hours of the night, but it will be BNK.